Welcome back to the channel. My name is Sard and you're watching the Football Corner. Newcastle, Arsenal at St James's Park. Let's get into it. Make sure to like, share and subscribe. Now, Newcastle, difficult place to go. Newcastle is a really good team. Really good team this season, man. So many runners in that team. The midfield is so physical, and it's gonna be a tough one. But I'm hoping that we can get some payback today. You know, they ended our season basically last season, you know, at this stadium as well. So we need to go back there and do something. You know, this is a must win, as all the games are anyway. We have to win these games now, because obviously City today also won against Leeds, so they're not pushing the brakes down on anything at the moment. They're just going straight ahead and just winning these games. Like, they've taken 37 points out of the last 39. Listen, Newcastle are no joke. This is going to be a very difficult game. Honestly, I see a 1-0 for either team, maybe a draw, but for me, this is a must-win, as every game is. Must wins. We need to win every single game from now to the end of the season, because City are not giving up. City are in front of us now, and they're going to continue to be in front of us, and we just have to hope that something's going to happen in these last games that are coming up for them. They won it today against Leeds again, 2-1. Got a bit shaky at the end, but they held their own and managed to get through. You know, as big teams do. They're not like us. Don't bottle 2-0 leads. We unfortunately do. So that's why we're in the predicament that we're in right now. So listen, we just need to go full storm ahead, and we just need to make sure that we're winning these games. Newcastle is not going to be easy. They're a very physical team. They've got runners in their midfield. They've got Joelinton. He does a very physical job, and even Joe Willock and Bruno Guimaraes, although they're not physical players, they still put in the tackles and they do the things that are required. You know what I mean? So it's going to be a difficult game. Their defense, one of the best this season, given how many clean sheets they've kept, given how many good defensive efforts they've had. You know, not had a lot of goals scored against them this season. So it's going to be a very difficult game, and their front line at the moment seems to be shining. They've done 6-1 against Tottenham. They've done 5-1 against West Ham. They've beaten Brentford 5-1. So for me, we need to go into this game. We need to make sure we're not giving up possession easily, taking our chances, clinical. We have to make sure we're the ones that are coming out there with the 3 points. If we genuinely want to be title contenders and we want to do this, we have to go to away grounds like this. We have to win. This is what we have to do. Even City went to St James's Park and got a draw. They drew 3-3 with them. So that just shows you how much of a hard ground this is to go to. But I believe we can possibly get the win if we play how we played in the first half of the Chelsea game, the first half of the Liverpool game, the first 15-20 minutes of the West Ham game. You know, then 100% we can get a win there. But it's about keeping the win, because we seem to start off in most games, we start off very well, and we're barely able to hold these score lines up. We always concede, don't keep clean sheets anymore, and it gets ridiculous at a point. Either way, listen, we need to go into this game. I need a win from the team. I need them to make sure they go out there, they be professional, they be confident, and they make sure not to drop off just because they've scored 1 or 2 goals. We need to make sure that we're scoring those goals and we're keeping that lead, because even when they came to the Emirates, they held us for a 0-0 draw. They literally played us with that low block, just took the pressure, soaked the pressure in, and just were getting physical with us, manhandling us off the ball. So we already know what they're going to do. But now they're probably going to be coming more of an attacking side now. when it comes to them being at home. So they're probably going to try be a bit more attacking. Now, hopefully we can capitalize off of that, and we can hit them on the counter attack, maybe, you know, play them at their own game. I'm going to get into the starting 11 for me. My predicted starting 11. I'm going to go Ramsdale between the sticks. I'm going to go with Ben White, Kivior, Gabriel Magalhaes, as I think he is going to be available, and Zinchenko in the left back position. Listen, backline's got to stay the same after last week. Kivior just looks like a much more confident and much more safer option than going back to holding, especially for this game. I would trust Kivior a bit more. I know it was just Chelsea, but even then he still showed potential. He still showed that he can hold that high line that we normally hold, you know, and that's important for our game and our game plan, to hold that high line. So for me, it's backline's got to stay completely the same as it was against Chelsea. Midfield, I would keep that also the same. So I'd keep Xhaka, Jorginho, and Martin Odegaard. And then the attack, I would go Martinelli, I would go Trossard and Saka. I would just drop Jesus to the bench for this game, just because for me, listen, Martinelli got to be back on, because he is a threat from that left side. Bukayo Saka, listen, he needs to make sure he comes into this game, he wakes up, because the last few games, you know, he's switched off a bit. But now this is his opportunity to wake up. This is his opportunity to take it. This is his opportunity to win us this game, to have an effect on the game massively. Forget about the last games that you've had. Just go into this game, focus, and get your win. With that starting 11, I think we can go and do something, as long as we don't completely fluff it, and we can go in there, be clinical, and make sure we're taking all of our chances that are given to us. Now, my prediction for this one is, like I said, a 1-0. It could go either way. It could be 1-0 to us or 1-0 to Newcastle, but I'm going to favour us and go 1-0 Arsenal for my prediction. And yeah, listen, hopefully we can get the win, and I'm here for it. I'm going to be watching the game. And yeah, let's just see what happens tomorrow. Hopefully the boys don't let us down. Hopefully they keep the fight going right until the end, because I want City to know that we're right behind them and we're continuously winning, as they were doing to us. So that's it for me, guys, from today. Like I said before, make sure to like, share and subscribe. Let me know down below what your thoughts are on this upcoming game tomorrow at St James's Park. Thank you very much, guys, for tuning in. I love you all. Stay blessed. Bye.